What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And we're off from Tampa. His return starts at the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard
line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They give to Irving to start this drive. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He can run it. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
180. Point it right. Point it right. Point it right. What's up?
On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Let's go.
Working quickly here.
Taken down at the 41. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Baker
7.
now off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left with 4th down here.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tootin. He's out in the clear. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Cam Little to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. On now is Cook to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Working quickly here. Here's Baker to throw. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Bucs have the 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
first and 10 from the 43.
Real.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
180! Stop!
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
Nickel look by the Jaguars here, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
What's that?
From the gun, Mayfield. It's complete. This is Nguka. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. They get an even 10 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Kings! 180! What's that?
They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Buying some time right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Dump off caught by his back. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
20! What's that?
Baker throwing again. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Irving can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Following that play, an unfortunate development, Brock. It's Bucky Irving who was injured. Medical staff out providing some assistance. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
180! What's that?
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
What's that?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers hold a slim 2-point lead early. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a designed read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights, and the Buccaneers push their lead to 3.
Jaguars 7. Chase McLaughlin will kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Tank Bigsby here with the return. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
He'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
On the red. Hey, Soko, here we go.
On the give, it's Tootin. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so block that means 3rd down coming up.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And you just get the play off. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll have the 1st down and even more. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. We're to the end of 1. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll get you back to Tampa after this. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at 1st down here. They send the tight end in motion left. Tootin gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Slot man motioned over. Second down give to Tootin. Still going inside the 35. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
A gain of 18.
Makes it 24. Here we go.
And the Jaguar 1st down.
Oh, it's a quick throw out wide. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars take a 2nd quarter lead. On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead.
Jaguars 14, Buccaneers 10.
On now is Cook to kick this away.
The Jaguars.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. No progress on 1st down, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 23-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Right side.
Mayfield now from the gun. He rolls to his right. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Bucs have the 1st.
To number 9. Emeka Abuka. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the give, this is Irving. And he gets him around 6 there. Travis Hunter making that play. Offense to the line fast. Play fake, it's Mayfield. Finds him on the crossing route. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's the give to Irving. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Offense up to the line fast.
26. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Baker now. That's incomplete left side.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Baker now from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the Jaguars' 9-yard line.
Mayfield now off the play action. This one's caught. We'll get out of bounds after a small gain.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Defense bringing in a fifth DB, third and goal. Here's Mayfield. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on third and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on fourth down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
On the 5-yard line, looks like they're going to try it here on fourth and goal.
Hurry! 20! Pistol. Stop!
Mayfield to throw for it. And he won't come through on fourth and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
In truth, Kate, I kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on second down as well.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. They'll throw, third and long. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And he gets it away from his end zone. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throw here. Mayfield escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Third and long for him here. Finds a man, right side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. So 3rd and 16, no problems for them as they get the first.
Complete to Becky Irving. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
What's up?
Here's Baker. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Travis Hunter reels in the pick. And the Jaguars take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Rams, 23. Hey, James, time.
Lawrence working from the gun. Completed over the middle. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that first down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Take right open. Red on red. Son, this is hot.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. 3rd and 1, Lawrence to throw. This finds its target, that's Hill. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. It's no good and had the leg, but his aim wide right. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Bigsby with the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger. Zach. Here we go.
Inside give here for Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. So So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On third down, here's Sutton. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Back to throw it. And this one swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully, and now they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down, it's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. A lot of space ahead. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
A gain of 26 yards. And a first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
180.
Working inside the red zone. Setting up the screen here to Godwin. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Mayfield with a blitz coming. Setting up the running back screen. And he drives this forward to the 6.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
So now, here's third and goal. Once more, it's Mayfield. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there. They're looking for 6. Ahead of fourth down, officials stepping in here, a timeout call. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. On fourth down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Bigsby with the return. Shoots away from one. This makes it up to the 25. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Hey, go!
Hand off to Tootin. Up the sideline, past the 40. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow the lead to 7. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars grow their lead to 8. On now is Cook to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Escapes out to the left. They'll try a deep shot. That's complete inside the 35. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the third. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, not just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
We're
down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Bigsby with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. On play action now, Lawrence. He puts some air under it deep down the left. This is caught inside the 15. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars push this to an 8-point game. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. On his Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars push the lead to 2 scores now. On now is Cook to kick this away.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
This will end up as a touchback.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Throwing, Baker. Catch being left side by Abuka. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
They'll cobble together a yard there. Josh Hines Allen, that time to haul him down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
From the gun, Mayfield. Taking a deep shot here. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Kings! 180!
Throw here, 3rd down. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
He was covered by Tyson Campbell.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's back to a 1-score game now. The deficit is 6.
Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
Bigsby with the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Hey, Ginger, touch.
Now running here with Tootin. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Dodges another stop. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Rolling out to his left. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Hey, Soka.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, East, here we go.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this other than simply splendid?
Offense and Lawrence getting ready for this 2-point try.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
Jaguars 36.
Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you could run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Regular. Run. Good.
To throw, Mayfield. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
180! Hey, alert 33! Real. Point it right.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Mayfield looking to throw on this 3rd and 1. It's complete. This is Anguka. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Baker throwing again. Anguka there with the grab. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Mayfield to throw again. Headed out right. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Well, that throw just gets away from the quarterback a little bit, and he couldn't stay in the field to play. It's tough to blame him, though. He's got to leave the pocket, and he really had some tough circumstances to try and push that one down the field.
Regular. Set.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That pass is tipped, and they'll get to it for the interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Defense getting in on the farm, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21.
Buccaneers, 22.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. Brought in left side by Godwin. And he'll get it up to the 44. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 40.
This is Irving on 2nd. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a long, so it's going to be 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
From the red zone on 1st. Screen here for Kamara. Another big rip for him. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
Jaguars 43. Buccaneers.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick.
Kickoff for the Buccaneers.
And this is covered by the Jaguars. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Looking slant route, complete. And give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop it. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. First down throw here. Mayfield. It's Ibuka on the slant. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down, here's Baker. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A 7-yard loss.
Regular.
Down.
Throwing now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. And that brings up fourth and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Tootin on first and 10. And he's going to be across midfield with a gain of 5 on that play.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Red on red. Turn, this one is hot. Red.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. There he goes again! And a parting shot delivered on that tackle, but doesn't matter. That's the end of this game.